Hey guys, my name is Jonathan and I'm going to be showing you some quick, cheap, and easy ways on how to clean a clamshell. So first you're going to need a dish of water, an old toothbrush, paper towels, some Q-tips, and some toothpicks. And then for near the end you're going to want some mineral oil and some superfine grade steel wool to shine it up at the end. So some things to avoid. I would recommend not using soap, bleach, or hydrogen peroxide because that could damage the shell. And also, some people like to remove the periostracum, which is the outside of the shell. I wouldn't do that because to me, I think it has a lot of color at the very end when you shine it up. Alright, so for this phase, you're going to want the clam, your toothbrush, a toothpick, and the water. And all you're going to want to do with the toothpick, you're usually going to want to scrape off the hard parts or the really muddy areas. So get that out of there, because you don't want that in your water. And you're just going to want to dunk the shell. Get your toothbrush wet and just scrub it. Already you can kind of see a difference. I'd be careful when you hold it because, well, mine is very thin, so if it's thicker you don't have to be as careful, but as you can see it's already cracked, so you're going to want to be careful with them. Some people like to use gloves, but I don't really care, so I don't really want to spend the money on them. I don't really need them. Good way to get the dirt off is to go in circular motions with the brush. Alright, here you go. As you can see, there seems to be some blemishes, but that's from the shell itself, from when the mussel actually lived inside in here, so you don't have to worry about those. Those will just be there. I mean, it doesn't look that great, but there's nothing you can really do about them. Next, you're going to want to dry the clam. You could let it sit out if you want, or if you want to get it done fast, you could hand dry it just with a paper towel. Alright, and as you can see, it's kind of faded. You got some scum on there, but with the mineral oil and the steel wool, it'll be able to shine it right up, and it'll last for a couple months before you just gotta use the steel wool and the mineral oil again to keep it from cracking and to keep it shiny. Okay, for the last part of the shell cleaning, you're going to use mineral oil, steel wool, and if you have a very small or fragile shell, I recommend using a Q-tip. And all you're going to do is, you don't really need to use a lot of the steel wool. Just going to rip off a little piece of it. And you're going to hold it up to this real fast like that. You don't really need a lot. And then you're just going to buffer the shell with oil. Okay, if you want, you can use your last piece of the paper towel to wipe off any of the excess oil and any bits of the periostracum that made its way into the nacre of the shell, which is the inside. Wipe it out. Alright, here you go. That is how to clean a shell. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if this video helped you, leave a like. And if you want, you can subscribe, but I don't have any plans to make any other videos. But if you have any suggestions for what to make, just drop it down in the comments. See you.